It's a miracle. Ah! All right.
We
This
figured it
is so
out.
stupid. Oh my God. So Jason, to fill you in real quick, yeah, we're banned from YouTube for the time being for streaming live because YouTube's a bunch of
That's so stupid.
bitches. I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you pay for the pay-per-view? Did you pay for the pay-per-view?
And I paid for the pay-per-view. Is
That's
that
so
not a
fucking
big
retarded.
is right? Tell me about it. Is that not the most ridiculous
That
thing you've ever heard?
you see that? You guys see that up there?
Hold on,
Can you
let
see
me
above
shrink
me?
it so everyone can see it. Here we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
What is that?
Like, oh, that was around my neck when you interviewed me last.
Was it really? Well, look at that thing. Here, I'm
Yes,
gonna zoom in for the
sir.
friends right now. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
Wow, look at
Yeah,
that.
isn't that pretty?
That is beautiful.
We,
Uh,
we we've been working on the t-shirts, so I haven't printed my pictures to put in the frame, but
that's
my
nice.
wife is my wife is my biggest fan, so she always makes something for me.
Wow.
It's
Well, she
nice.
seems like a complete sweetheart. Speaking of your wife, I'm gonna go over to something real quick over here. Let's see. Let me get your face back in. We're just staring at your medals. There you are. All right. So
That's all right.
Jason Showers, guys, is live on the MMA-HOLES. We finally got everything sorted out. Now we have his voice, which is nice. Nice to hear him. He sounds good and
Yes,
swole.
yes.
Okay. So basically, I'm gonna take us to the living room right now.
All
And
right. Can you change your face so I'm not looking at your logo again? It scares me. I don't know what
oh
you're doing back
shit.
there.
There you go, buddy.
There we go. There it is. There's the
All
beard.
right, we're in business.
Yes, we're good.
All right, so I'm back on your Instagram right now, and I'm showing the peeps right now. There looks to me like something very cool going on. There looks to me that there is some sort of awesome logo stuff going on here with the Hertzman Nation or the Hertzman Army or whatever you guys call
Yes.
yourselves.
Yeah. Hertzman
Explain to the
Nation.
people what we got here?
Well, I plan on going to the next level, so I figured why not start with some merchandise. Amateurs we don't get paid a lot. I don't know if people know that. We don't get paid. We pay for our gym membership, we pay for our own gear. So we're all on our own. So the only way for me to make money is to get a brand out there and start merchandising myself. So wife took it upon herself to take a picture I had made up, and we're off and running. Buy a t-shirt, $20. I'll ship it to you.
So explain to me how this works now. Frankie Santiago, first of all, says, "What's good, Jason?"
What's up,
Um,
Frankie?
Frank Bavan also says this issue is audio, is copyrighted, and UFC broadcast the audio. Yeah, we're never gonna
Fuck
live this shit down.
them.
So explain what goes on. I don't think people are familiar with this. So there is an amateur level and there's a pro level when it comes to fighting. Now, you're
Yes, sir.
right there. I see big things for you coming up. The amateur level, how does it work? You get, say for instance, Premier FC calls you up and they're like,
Mhm.
okay, we want you to fight on this date or whatever. Everything's locked up and ready to go. Do you just get paid by sponsors or how does that work?
We can't get paid.
You can't
End of
get paid.
discussion. We cannot get paid. I mean, some promotions we sell tickets. We might get a little chunk of what we make off the tickets, but I don't want to talk too much. I don't know like what we're allowed to say and whatnot.
Yeah,
But
yeah. No, I don't want to get
I'm
you in
I'm
trouble.
all about making my own merchandise. It's a brand. Hertzman Nation. Buy a shirt. I'm water bottles. I'm sweatpants coming out. I'm trying to make it big here.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Fucking. First of all, I'm going to show the guys here. You do have some cool stuff, man. The logo is legit. Now, did Prosper put this thing together? Did they actually put this logo
Yes,
together? Because they
sir.
did a nice job if they did.
They did. Thank you very much. They did. They did a great job. They worked with me. The first one came. I gave them a little tweak about what I wanted, and they came back with the second one, and I loved instantly.
That's pretty cool, man. The logo looks really tight. Usually they
Thank
do a
you.
shitty job, but this time they did it good. Doesn't matter. We got 6 people watching, so it doesn't matter. No one's watching us.
That's all right.
But so that's crazy, man. So this amateur thing, basically, it's a hustle right now. So now, when you do become pro, how does it work from there? Now, like now they have to pay you, correct?
I believe so. Once you sign the pro contract.
So do they
Uh,
pay you in like endorsements, or do they pay you a purse, or how does it work with like smaller
um,
promotions?
from what I understand, they have like a show prize, and then there's a purse prize. Like once you show up and you make weight and you step inside the cage, you can get whatever it is, just for that. And then if you win, you get the second half of the money. So
Okay, so that makes sense. So it's
That's how I'm understanding it. I'm not too worried about it right now. I just want to focus on getting the credentials so that when it comes time, I want the biggest paycheck possible.
sure. So right now we have Jason Showers. He's live on the MMA-HOLES. We met him at Premier FC 22. He's got a big fight coming up this Friday night. Correct? What are we looking
Yes,
at this
sir.
fight? Where is the fight going to be? Tell the MMA-HOLES what's going on and what's coming up. What are you expecting to see?
The fight is at I want to pronounce it right. Vernon Downs Casino. It's in upstate New York by what is it? I think like Sullivan Beach or something like that. I don't know. It's up north though. It's about 2.5, 3 hours away from where I live. Um, Opponent's name, even though I don't like saying who it is, that's free props for them. But his name is Jesse Westfall. He fights for Mythica Bomb Squad. He's 2-0. I watched a little bit of video. You know, I'm looking for a good fight, man. He looks like he likes to stand, and there wasn't much standing last time, so maybe we can get a couple more minutes in.
If you guys aren't familiar with Jason Showers, check out. I have videos earlier on. It's literally what 15 seconds. I mean, and it's done. Made quick
Yes,
work
sir.
of this guy, and it was impressive. It was very impressive. So you're saying this guy likes to stand and bang. He's not. He's basically a striker, is what you're saying?
I mean, I've studied him, so I don't want to, I don't know if he's gonna watch this or if anybody in the
Trust
room
me,
is
no one's
watching.
gonna
I
watch
can't
this.
see. Oh, all right. I don't really give a fuck. You know how I do. I just want to fight. But he pretty much, he likes to throw a couple punches and try to shoot, but you're not going to shoot on a wrestler. It's not going to happen. So you're better off just standing up with me, dude.
Yeah. So basically, what are you? If you had to say style of fighter, what would you say you're most like for the people that are just coming onto the Hertzman bandwagon?
I'm a freestyle fighter. You never know what you're going to get. You know?
And
I, don't-
that's
I don't. I don't necessarily have a game plan. Like Mike Tyson said it best. Everybody's got a game plan until you get punched in the face, and then you're just trying to survive and just kill or be killed, pretty much in the end.
so now on a level of 1 to 10, this fight coming up Friday. It's only a couple of days away. Any nerves? What are we at right now? 10 being the most nervous.
One,
1. Holy
one.
smokes! What about the
It's not
misses?
that day. It's not that day. The nervousness don't set in until Friday morning when I wake up, and there's that moment throughout the day where I'll stop, and all of a sudden I'll just realize like, hey, I'm walking. I might not do this in a few hours, and that's where the nerves kind of end right there, and Hertzman comes out and he's ready to go.
I noticed at the last fight that when you did come out, you seemed super focused. You seemed like that you were just in a different world. You were in a different zone. You got in there. You had a job to
Yeah.
get done. It didn't look like you. It was like you. It was like an outer body experience. It didn't seem like the same Jason that we met in the lobby the night before. It seemed like a totally different person. Explain that feeling.
Um, it's crazy. Once I get in there, it really is like I it's wrong, but I pretty much act like the man's trying to kill me. Like I'm fighting for my life in there. I never know. You never know what's going to happen inside that cage, ever. So I try to come out on top as much as I can.
So now I understand you are married, correct? Do you have kids as well?
Yep, I have 3 kids.
3 kids. So now
Yeah.
basically you're doing this for the family right now. This I'm sure that's all you could think about right now. When you step in that cage, you have 3 mouths to feed. Yeah, well, your wife could eat if she wants, but it doesn't matter. The kids are more important. But you have the whole family and everything like that. They're all rooting you on. Has your kids watched you fight at all?
My daughter's the oldest, and she refuses to watch it live, but she'll watch the video afterwards. She's watched a few of them with me. My sons, you guys think I'm something. Give it a few years. Wait another like 14, 15 years. I got a couple of animals. They don't live in a house. Like I tell everybody, I don't live in a house. I live in a ludus. I'm raising gladiators. Like that's what we do. They practice. Here you go. It sits in my house. They have their own punching bag. They work out in the morning. They wake up and we do abs and push-ups every day. So
That's awesome. So you're getting them ready for the war down the road. You have no problem with the kids getting involved in this.
no, sir. That I encourage it. I think everybody as a human should fight at least once without anything on their hands and realize that we're humans. We're all, we're made to defend ourselves with our hands and our feet, and you're not going to die. Well, you can, but worst case scenario.
It's funny that you bring this up with the whole, and I'm just trying to move. I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you as long and get your face in the screen at the same time. Right now, I
Yeah,
just
I'm trying
see.
to stay in the screen.
There we go. I gotcha. All right. So, I was just having this conversation with a friend of mine. He has a son and this and that, and talking about like bullying and stuff like that. You never want to see your kid go through bullying or anything. So, do you teach your kids like self defense and everything like that? Is that one of the reasons why you would show your son the way of self defense?
I was bullied, extremely bullied as a kid. So there's zero tolerance for bullying around here, and I will not tolerate them bullying anybody. You know, so martial arts is about respect and humbleness and honor. So I try to install that into them now, so they understand it when they're older.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, self defense is super important. And, you hear all these stories. No matter how many years go by, there's always bullying. Everyone always talks about bullying, whether it's cyberbullying or bullying at the schools and stuff like that. There's bullying everywhere. It's insane. It really is a shame. And to have people be able to defend themselves is great. It's a great skill. And especially
Yes.
children always look up to their father as an idol. So what you do, they want to do. So it's got to be amazing to watch them just walk in your footsteps.
It's weird when they'll hear certain songs. Like I got that walk on song, they'll hear it. I'll be watching a video and they're right behind me watching the video. That's daddy, that's my daddy. It helps. It makes it a lot easier to get in there and do what I do.
That is awesome. So what I've noticed too is this. I've noticed, and I don't know you that long, but what I've know of you so far is, I mean, you seem like a fantastic person, a good heart, and a person that has a lot of potential as a fighter. I've noticed within the last couple of weeks, I've noticed an air of confidence, a swag, if you may say. Is there a new Hertzman right now? I noticed you got the logo, you got the brand, you got that big win under your belt. Do you feel a different confidence, and where is this coming from?
In the words of my friend, I guess we're defining it as apexing. Pretty much, I got that taste, and I don't want to let it go. So I haven't missed a day in the gym since like maybe 2 days after Thanksgiving. So I just want to keep the momentum and just keep going. This is amateur, it's win or learn, not win or lose. You sign that pro contract, you go right back to 0-0. So whatever happens, happens here.
Who
I just
who
want the
makes that
experience.
decision to go pro? Is it the camps that you're in? Like how do you go pro?
Uh, I'm not really sure about that myself. I have a personal goal of being walking around at 145 before I even think about going pro. I want to be fighting these guys that are, my height. I'm only 5'8", so I want those guys my size.
Tell the MMA holes what weight class you fight at, because I noticed you said that you were thinking about dropping down to a lower weight. What weight class are you fighting at on Friday?
170 welterweight. I actually started out last year. My first fight was a kickboxing match. I started out at 205, and if you watch all through last year, I actually came down each fight until I got to 170, and then I was like, you know what? Let's stay here for a little bit. I'm comfortable. Let's build some muscle mass up, and then the next time we'll just, shred out. The next one I'm trying to get to 55 after this for PFC 24, I believe it is 23, 24,
So will you
whatever the
be on
next
that
one
next
is.
card, the premier fighting card?
Yes,
Awesome.
sir.
That's great news. That's great news. So let the MMA holes know, how can we find you on Friday? Where are you fighting? What time are you fighting? What Just give us some information. All the information you know about this fight. Let the MMA holes know.
All right. It's at Vernon Downs, not Verona Down. Vernon Downs, New York, casino and hotel. Actually, my wife normally streams my fights live, no matter what. Uh, Extra added pressure to perform.
Where
um,
does she stream it on?
Normally right off Facebook. She'll go Facebook Live with it. So I've got an app so that once it's done and over with, I can go back and I can actually download it and that's how I've got everything on my Instagram at Hertzman607. I actually have it cut down to a 30-second interval, so you actually get to see the fight on
That's great.
Instagram.
So there you go, guys. Make sure you follow Hertzman 607 Hertzman, and we have it right up top, right above my head. Have it right over here.
Yes.
At Hertzman 607. I showed you a little bit of his stuff. Definitely follow his stuff. And he's a friend of the show, and I'm telling you, a lot of potential over here. And on top of everything, a good guy, a guy to root for. So, I mean, what more could you ask for being a fan of somebody, watching someone fight, put everything out there? A good person, a good soul. So, you got some friends watching. You got some friends excited and pumped up to see you. So,
I hope so. I hope so. I'm ready to go. I'm getting goosebumps sitting here, man. Like these last 2 days are stressing. I'm just like, come on, let's. I really just want to get off the phone and go to bed and wake up and be weigh-ins. But I got a few other things I got to take care of before I even get to the bed myself. I actually kind of skipped down on work tonight. You know.
Yeah, I noticed the background. There's no crazy toys.
there's no adult outlet. Coach Marcos kind of put me through a hard cardio tonight, so I decided to come home and let my body relax and get ready for Friday.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I'm already on weight, so.
Oh, you're on weight already.
Weight. Oh yeah, I walked out of the gym at 170. So.
Oh my God, that's gotta be so. That's gotta be such a big weight lifted off of you, literally.
Oh yeah, it is. It's great. Not having to wake up and worry about it. I mean, worst comes to worst, you know, I might drink like 8 ounces of water or something tonight, and might have to go do like a half-hour jog, but that ain't nothing compared to some of the weight losses I've done. 12 pounds in 14 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've done it. It sucks, but I'd rather do what I'm doing now and just be at weight and ready to go.
So how many more fights do you feel at the end of this year? What are you looking? How many are you trying to bang out? Because I noticed you want to stay active. After this fight, if God willing, you're undamaged, knocking on wood, what are we looking at? How many more fights?
Well, we got the PFC in June. Then there's a real big one. I believe she posted it. Karen posted it. Going to New York City. It's going to be history making there in Yankee Stadium. The cage is, I believe, going to be set over home plate. So that's a big one. There's that one. And then after that, I don't know what's really planned after that. We've only set up till the end of June. I know after that fight in June or July, sorry, the one in July, I'm gonna relax for a little bit. My daughter's birthday is July 30th, and last year I made my debut with Premier on her birthday. So this year I gotta take some time and make that up to her.
So we got Frankie Santiago says, definitely a good guy. Looking forward to the live stream. Going to get a Hertzman shirt soon. So there you go. And where can we find these Hertzman shirts?
You can right on Instagram. I got pictures up there. I got pictures on my Facebook. Hertzman or Jason in quotation marks Hertzman Showers. It's an athlete page. Just make sure you look at it closely. There's another one that I did. I tried to deactivate it for some reason. Facebook will not take it down. But we all know that's because it's Fedbook, not Facebook anymore. No whole nother story, you know. But yeah, all you gotta do is message me anywhere, man. Message me, and we have a PayPal under my Kim's name. You could send $20 in there, and inbox me your address, and I'll have a shirt out to you. I actually I got to get a bunch of shirts out this week. Actually, I haven't had time between taking care of my kids and working and the shift change and getting ready for the fight. Haven't had a chance to really get anything out in the mail, but I got 5 orders I got to send out this week. So we're doing good with the shirts, man.
Man, oh man, your body has got to be fucking going through the ringer. Your mind's got to be everywhere. I mean, knowing that you're gonna play face punch at the end of the week might be the most exciting thing for you right now, right? You might be most excited about that.
I'm excited just to fight in New York, man. Like, all my friends are like, "Oh, come fight in New York, come fight in New York," and I'm like, I don't like fighting in New York. And then what happened, and I was like, you know what? I didn't even get touched. So coach put me on this Gladius card, and I've had a bad omen with Gladius. I was actually supposed to be on 2 of their cards, and both times I got put on their card, I actually sustained an injury. So I was really cautious with camp this time to make sure I didn't get hurt, because I feel like I owe these guys a chance to, showcase my skills for these guys. They are right here in New York, and what better way to have a coming home party than somebody who's 2-0 and his streak?
Well, I got a soft spot for these crazy New Yorkers being over here. I have a little bit of a soft spot, now I'm actually looking forward to that Staten Island thing. That's gonna be insane. That's gonna be pretty lit
That
up.
is gonna be
So
great.
I can't wait to hear more info about that. I tell you what, we all wish you the best of luck. We're all looking forward to you. You don't need the luck. You're gonna be winning. You're gonna be victorious. It doesn't matter. Now, how many rounds? What are we looking at in this fight? I know you're gonna finish him, but what round?
I want to go all 9 minutes.
Really?
Honestly,
No
I
kidding.
want to go. I want. Well, let's go 8 minutes and 52 seconds, and I knock his ass out. How's that sound?
So you like to play with your food, is what you're saying?
No, I don't. I don't. You've seen that. I see blood. I'm killing it. But somebody requested that I give him a little more of a show, so we'll see.
Well, you know what?
happens.
It's funny. It's funny you say that. Like this guy over here, McGregor. He said a similar thing after, I forgot which fight it was, but he did say he wanted to soak in everything. He wanted to literally embrace the moment. Are you thinking something like
Yes,
that?
I want to, but it's so hard. Like when you're and you visible, like you asked me, did I know that I knew I had that, man? He went down, and there was no way I was letting him get up. I was not. It wasn't happening. And then my corners in there telling me finish him. It's you want to. I would have loved to have backed up and maybe got a few more hits in, but what says I don't let him get up and I get clipped and he don't stop? So you can't take that risk. You get a chance to finish it, you better finish it, or you could be finished.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't take any chances. I think, yeah, if you have that chance, if you see that opportunity, rip his fucking head off.
Yeah, pretty much. Snap a wrist, break an arm. I don't care.
There you go.
I did call myself Hertzman, so I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking for when I go in there. I know everybody says, no one goes in there to hurt people. I'm not saying I'm trying to, but if it happens, I'm not going to feel bad. We all signed on that waiver.
The Hertzman. That's right, guys. You heard it here first. The Hertzman is about to take over the MMA game. I'm telling you, you're right around the corner. I see a bright future. I see the pro life in your sunset. I just see it there.
I want it. I want it.
What do you think about Justin Sumter fighting this weekend? Have you heard about what's going on with him? What do you think about him? What are your thoughts?
I think I actually get to watch a lot of Justin's training videos. The man is amazing. I haven't actually had a chance to watch him fight. I'm sorry, Justin. I'll try to watch this weekend, but like I said, we don't know what's going to happen Friday night. Hopefully I'm well enough to go to work Saturday morning, but I don't really watch a lot of MMA on TV. A lot of people think I'm weird or whatever for it, but I really don't get into watching people do it, like I'd rather be inside the cage myself doing it. So if there's like a bunch of my friends want to get together and we'll watch it, yeah, I'm down, we'll watch it. But you get those people that don't know anything about the sport and they're just yelling at the TV ridiculous things, or you get that person that's like, just fucking kill him, and I'm like, dude, really? I just want to punch you in the mouth. You sound retarded. Like, we're not trying to kill each other. It might look like it, but we're not really trying to kill each other. We're just trying to be the gladiators that we train to be and give you guys a good show, get your money's worth.
I was going to say, is that frustrating? Like, I mean, I noticed a lot of people, including myself. I mean, I don't have the experience that you guys have, you know what I'm saying? But when we're all running our mouths saying, oh, this one should do that and should do this, or breaking down fights. And let's be honest, like, I used to play hockey. So when I watch hockey games and then I'll see people that doesn't play hockey, I kind of get it. I kind of understand. I'm like, yeah, but you never played. You never put skates on. I kind of see how that comes from. Does it bother you that much? Like when someone just starts running their mouth about the sport that they don't even participate in?
It's not so much the running of the mouth. Like I catch myself sometimes, which is probably a good reason why I don't watch it. Because I'm like, oh, man, you missed the arm plaza. Oh, man, you had the guillotine. Oh, dude, you definitely should have doubled up the jab and came with the left. Like, it's just little things that you see from doing it, and I don't want to be the person that's like critiquing somebody else, because it's just wrong. Everybody's got their own style. It's martial arts. You paint the canvas any way you want to. You're the artist.
I think that's the most beautiful thing about the sport, is that it's so different every time around. You don't even know like what to expect. It's probably one of the most like non-predictable things. I mean, anything can happen in that cage. So I think that's what makes it so exciting and fun. Let's see. Now, give me some last words to the MMA holes right now. There's a big fight coming on Friday. What would you say to the MMA holes? Why should they watch the fight, and what are they to look forward in the future?
You should watch the fight just because I'm on it. There's no other reason. I'm on the card. I sell tickets. No, I'm just playing. Having some fun. I love you guys. You know, I'm looking forward to being in front of a lot of my family is going to be up there. A lot. You know, I got a lot of family upstate from Kim's side of the family that I don't get to see much of, and I'm not trying to be embarrassed in front of them. So Jesse, come out, keep your fucking hands up and your chin down, and let's give these people a war. I want fight of the night. Let's go.
That's awesome. So now you know. Let's watch this fight. Any way you get a chance, if you can't see it the night of, make sure you catch it on the recap.
It will be recapped over and over and over again. That's the only way I make myself better. Karen actually said it, I believe, on your last video, the interview you did with her. She said that I must have went home and watched that video because everything I did wrong was correct the next time. That woman is right. I came home and I watched that video every day, at least 5 times a day for about 2.5 weeks. And I picked apart everything I did wrong. And my coach drilled it into my head and we changed it. And this time we changed even more stuff. You're not going to see the same thing. Don't bank on that overhand right because I'm telling you it's not going to be seen. I'm tucking that in the back pocket for the next time. Whole new aspect.
So we got a new fighter, a brand new fighter, and each time you step in that cage, we have a more seasoned veteran. And looking forward to seeing you fight again, Jason. If I can't see you this Friday, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you back in Premiere, doing your thing over there. It's gonna be cool to hang out with you again.
That's home.
Be a great time. Jason, thanks so much for coming on. I really appreciate it on this dysfunctional Facebook live stream. I'm gonna be uploading this video on YouTube so the rest of the lunatics could see it. But fuck the UFC.
Okay. Yeah, tag me on YouTube, Game Money. Make sure I'm on there so I can be on there too.
Yeah, definitely. As soon as I get this thing uploaded, I'll make sure I tag you. And good luck on Friday.
Thank you very much. MMA-HOLES. You guys fucking rock. Still got my bracelet too.
Awesome.
Rocking it hard.
Look at that.
Wonderful.
That's see, now we can't root against this guy. Come on, guys. Stop it. Stop it. All right, Jason, thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate it.
They're talking shit. Don't talk shit. I like shit talking. I talk shit back.
I tell you what, it's a little weird not having that buzz in the chat room of all the lunatics. It's kind of cozy now. I kind of could sit back and just be like, oh, okay. Now we can have a nice conversation instead of having, hey, fuck that guy. He sucks. Get him off. What the hell? Who's this guy? You know? I kind of like this.
I mean, if they feel that way, they can come see me and maybe I'll change their mind when they see me in the cage, you know? You guys suck until I put on a show.
You know, it's funny. The thing about Facebook, too, and I know we're blabbing, but the thing about Facebook is it's way different than YouTube because YouTube, you can be a troll. You could have that fake account and be a troll. On Facebook, that is you. Like, you have to literally make a troll account. People don't want to do that. They have their...
I was going to say, you do know I have more than one name, so you never know what troll I might put out.
What, on Facebook or YouTube?
Oh, I can't tell you everything. Something a surprise. But yeah, you caught me on the YouTube with my J Money one. You know,
that's true. Yeah,
make a troll account. I might just make a troll account for Facebook now.
You know what? Any account that you make, just make sure you subscribe so it just pads my stats.
Of course.
Like 100 accounts, that'd be awesome. All right, awesome, man.
Subscribers, 100 is Jason.
That'd be great. That'd be so great. All right, man. Be good. Have a great night. Get some sleep, and good luck on the fight on Friday.
Thank you very much, guys. You have a great night.
All right, there he is, Jason Showers, hanging out with the MMA-HOLES Live.